Hi, this is Kamera. My first few minutes with God. Day number 193, Amos chapter 6 through chapter 9. What sorrow awaits those who feel comfortable and secure in their fame, in their popularity, in their wealth. You ignore every thought of coming disaster. Your action only brings the day of judgment closer. God says He despises your arrogance. When God gives the command, homes great and small will be smashed to pieces. He says, I am about to bring an enemy nation against you. So God shows Amos these visions. He showed him one of a locust destroying every green leaf. And then he shows Amos a great fire that destroys everything from the depth of the ocean to everything on land. Both times, Amos praised to God and said, Israel, people, when you think about it, no one will survive this. And the beauty about this thing is when he talked to God, it is a prayer. And so God listens to him and he says, I'm not going to do it then. So God gives Amos a vision about a plumb line. And this plumb line is to test Israel. And he says he will no longer ignore all of their sins. God is so merciful. Pagan shrines, temples, they will be destroyed. Jeroboam's dynasty will be ended. So how about there's this priest in Bethel. He doesn't like the prophecies that Amos is giving out or delivering. These are messages from God. So he goes to the king and he says Amos is plotting against the king. He's saying that Jeroboam will soon be killed. Israel will be sent away in exile. It's intolerable. He's talking against the message that God is sending out. Isn't that something? And so Amaziah, this priest, sends a message to Amos and tells him to stop prophesying. Go back to Judah and get paid there for your prophecies. Amos defends himself and say, I'm not doing this for gain. I'm no professional prophet. I'm just a shepherd. God called me and told me to go out and give this message. And that is what I'm doing. And he continues his prophecy and said, your wife will become a prostitute. Your son and your daughters will be killed. The land will be divided. And you will die a foreigner in a foreign land. Israel will go into exile. Yeah. So God shows Amos another vision of a basket of ripe fruit. Israel is this ripe fruit. Well, they're ripe for punishment. And so, yeah, he said, instead of all the singing, you're going to be hearing wailing. Dead bodies are going to be scattered everywhere. You rob the poor. You can't wait until the Sabbath day is over. The festival celebrations for God are over, just so that you can go back to cheating the helpless. Then he talks about the upcoming disasters and judgment. So Amos has another vision. God is standing beside the altar. And he says, everyone will die. Doesn't matter where a person is located, where they hide, how deep and how far they go, they will be killed. And he says, the Lord's home reaches up to heavens while its foundation is on earth. The Lord is his name. The Lord watches this sinful nation. And he says he will destroy it. All sinners will die by the sword. In that day, God says he will restore the fallen house of David. He says the repairs of the walls, the damaged walls will be made. He will restore it to its former glory. Exiled people of Israel, they will be returning and they will rebuild their ruined cities. They're going to rebuild replant their vineyards and their gardens. He says, I will firmly plant them. They will never again be uprooted from the land that I have given them, says the Lord our God. Isn't that something? So there you have it, guys. That's day number 193, Amos chapter 6 through chapter 9. You have a God-filled blessed day.